Hello and welcome to our essential oils and babies, pregnancy, children, all of the above. I hope you're having a good Friday night. I'm going to wait a minute for some people to get on here so that I know that you can hear me and see me. It takes a little bit of time because there's like a 30-second delay from the time that I go live and you might comment or say or do something. I don't know it for 30 seconds. So, welcome. We have lots of little things to talk about tonight. There, it's a little bit better. I could slide this over some. Is that better? That works. Waiting. Hopefully my internet will do well tonight and won't kick us off, and Facebook will work and everything will be well in the world. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hey Joy, can you tell me if you can hear me? Hey Donna. Will y'all comment and say something? Hit the like button, something, so that I know you can hear me. Oh, thanks Joy. So, can you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, it's Savvy Minerals Makeup by Young Living, by the way. But we're not doing a makeup class. We're talking about kids. So I'm going to get started with this, and I am going to go by script so that I stay on topic and I cover everything that I want to cover, because this is a big class to talk about 3 big things: pregnancy, children, and babies, and how you can use oils on them, how they might help them, and what we can do about it. So I'm so happy that y'all are here and that you're watching. We will learn about some products that have helped countless people be empowered to help their children be healthier and happier and save money at the same time. Prior to getting started with Young Living, I actually didn't know anything about essential oils. I had never used essential oils. I have 2 boys and a husband, and we are foster parents. We don't currently have a foster child right now, but I have used oils on our first foster kids. I've used them, or I haven't had them previously though. We've had kids that I didn't have oils for, and I really regret that. But I didn't know about it. And when you know better, you do better, right? So pretty much if you come into my house, you're gonna get oiled up one way or another. Either I have a diffuser running, I'm gonna put them on you because I feel like you need them for some reason. They're in our food or they're in the drinks. They're here all the time. So if you come to my house, you're getting old. That's just the way it is. So we've been using the Young Living products now though for almost 2 years. We got started because of my youngest son needing just a little bit of help calming down and focusing at school. He does not have a diagnosis of any sort, but he just needed help at school. And I started Googling natural ways to help him calm down, natural ways to help your child focus, and that is what kept popping up. And so that's how I got started. I got some samples from a scout mom. We're in scouts. And I got some samples from her, and I have not looked back. And it has been the best decision that I have made for our family's health and wellness ever. So let me start by sharing a few facts and statistics with you. A recent study found that baby lotions, eye drops, and other products for children contain numerous hazardous ingredients that have officially been labeled as hazardous. Less than a quarter of the chemicals used in commercial products have been subjected to a full safety investigation, including the ingredients in products marketed for use with children. And they don't have to be, and they're not going to be. There's a law from 1976, and it grandfathered 60,000 chemicals that now do not have to be tested. So they're in our products still, and they've never been tested. Chemicals that have been banned in other more tightly controlled areas of the world are still commonly used in thousands of our products in the United States. The majority of our commercial products contain synthetic ingredients that may be harmful, especially to small children. If there is a way for you to help yourself and your little ones stay healthy and happy while drastically reducing the amount of toxic chemicals you are exposed to, would you at least want to know about it? Hit the like button if you just want to know about it. What if you could also save money while using these natural solutions, while getting even better results than with a lot of the chemically manufactured products out there? Hit the like button if you would agree with that too. Who doesn't want to save money? With rising healthcare costs, the desire of more and more Americans to give their children a solid foundation of health, and growing concern over the safety of chemically manufactured products designed for children, more and more people are using essential oils and products enhanced with essential oils for their little ones. Young Living is a 25-year-old company that was founded on the principle that nature has powerful natural substances from plants to meet the needs of the 21st century family. Young Living owns and runs hundreds of acres of sustainable organic farmland and essential oil distilleries in Utah, Idaho, Canada, France, Ecuador, Peru, Croatia, and Oman. Young Living is currently doing business in almost every nation of the world and is among one of the fastest growing direct sales companies in the U.S. with almost 100,000 people joining every month. Our company was founded by Gary Young, who has invested almost 40 years in the research and development of essential oils. Together with his wife Mary, he is continually blazing new and exciting trails all over the world to promote the ongoing success and development of Young Living. He actually goes and finds a lot of these plants that are in the products that Young Living produces. The products we're focusing on tonight are pure therapeutic grade essential oils. Have you heard of essential oils before? Well, for those of you who aren't quite sure, essential oils are the lifeblood of an aromatic plant. So we're going to have a little bit of science class here. Have you ever broken open the leaf or stem of a plant and there's a fluid that comes out? Well, when you take that fluid from aromatic plants containing the plant's immune system and hundreds of natural protective chemicals, you super concentrate it, and what you get is an essential oil. Young Living is the largest worldwide grower, distiller, and distributor of therapeutic grade essential oils and has the reputation of providing some of the most pure and powerful essential oils available. So what can an essential oil do for you and me? That's like the question, right? Well, they do a lot more than just smell good. You hear about it all. All of the ups and downs of essential oils, you can Google stuff on it. But Young Living is the best. So we're going to talk about how to use oils safely and effectively with babies and children and while you're pregnant. When you're pregnant, it's a roller coaster of emotions that overtake you for 40 weeks, right? You can credit Young Living essential oils for allowing as smooth of a pregnancy as possible. Due to continual and persistent use of essential oils, you can have comfort and wellness during this amazing time of your life. And I have to admit, I did not use essential oils when I was pregnant. So the information I give you about the pregnancy and essential oils is based on research that I have done, not personal experience. When it comes to using them on babies and children, I've done it, but not the pregnancy part. So I don't have personal experience on that. The first way to use essential oils is aromatically. Essential oils can purify the air without harmful chemicals. They can promote a happy and compliant mood and are a fun way to use oils with little ones. Kids love them. Doctors have discovered that when essential oils are used aromatically, they actually stimulate changes in parts of the brain. There is a great deal of research on the aromatic use of essential oils available. It's a quick Google search. Your limbic system is amazing, and that would get very scientific very quick, and that's not what this class is about. So we're not going to go that far. Diffusing essential oils is simple and easy. It's an effective way, hey Teresa, it's an effective way to help minimize exposing our children to harmful chemicals. You can diffuse lavender oil starting 30 minutes before bedtime to help children calm down and to set the stage for a more restful night's sleep. While pregnant, sleeping can be difficult. You can also diffuse 3 drops of Stress Away and 3 drops of lavender, and you will sleep like a baby. If you need digestive support during pregnancy, especially the first trimester, inhale peppermint oil directly from the bottle. That is a huge tip for you. You can diffuse Citrus Fresh essential oil in the nursery to neutralize bad odors. Diffuse it around the house to cleanse and purify the air naturally. Do not use plug-ins and candles. Those are horribly toxic, full of formaldehyde. You can also make a spray with it with Citrus Fresh, adding several drops to purified water, and spray this in closets, in stinky sneakers, diaper pails, and anywhere that there is stink. Citrus oils are also well known to be mood boosting oils as well. You can diffuse thieves in the winter months to help promote a healthy immune system. It's based on the legend of a blend of herbs used during the Dark Ages that protected a band of thieves from getting sick as they robbed the bodies of the sick and dying. I have thieves diffusing right now. If they're sick, you want thieves. You can diffuse Raven to enhance respiratory health. You can actually diffuse both thieves and Raven together. And there are kind of stronger scented oils, so you don't have to use as much. But if you are putting those oils in a diffuser for a baby, I would suggest having the diffuser on the opposite side of the room as the crib and just starting with 1 drop. We had a foster baby for 8 months, and she was an oily baby, and not once did she have a sick visit to the doctor. Not one time. And she didn't start out too great health-wise, so I think that says a lot. And she got oiled up every day. But I did diffuse, I started diffusing lavender in her room first, and then I just built up. And we had her from the time she was 3.5 weeks to 8 months old. I lost my place. Frankincense and lemon are great essential oils to diffuse to support a happy mood for parents and children. And of course, how could you go wrong with Stress Away? Diffuse Stress Away all the time if you can. You can also put a drop of lavender, thieves, Raven, or Citrus Fresh oil on your child's pillow, bedding, or a stuffed animal right before bed. For small babies, you can put a drop at least a foot away from where their head is. So on the crib sheet. Children can also smell the oils just right out of the bottle. Another way is putting a drop in your hands, rubbing them together, and then cupping them over your face. For kids even 2 and 3 years old, you can have them do that and just take some deep breaths, and it will help them calm down if that's what you're using it for. I love doing that. Gavin, when him and I are getting started with homeschool in the morning sometimes, we do frankincense, and that's how we do it in our hands, and we just kind of take some deep breaths, and it really helps get the day started out good because it helps with grounding and calming of his mind so that we can get going. The next way you can use Young Living essential oils is topically with us and with your little ones. Essential oils have a small molecular size and are quickly absorbed. When you apply an oil topically, it's in the body's cells within 15 to 20 minutes, where it can clean the receptor sites on the cell membrane and help transport oxygen into your cells. In an oxygen-rich environment and with a clean cellular membrane, our cells can flourish like never before. The topical use of certain essential oils can also help support the body's systems to perform optimally. That's what you want. You want your body performing at optimal wellness. That's the goal. If you feel like when you're pregnant, you're blowing up like a balloon, which we all get to that point, You can apply copaiba and lavender to the areas that you feel discomfort. And like I mentioned before, if you need support during your first trimester with your digestive system or your entire pregnancy with your digestive system, you can also apply peppermint directly under your nose if you want, or on your stomach. You can apply it, you know, on your throat. I would probably mix it with some carrier oil, like coconut oil, especially if you're wanting to cover a larger area or like your entire stomach. Do it that way. So there's a doctor, Dr. Peter Minke, M-I-N-K-E. He has a Facebook page. He has taught extensively about using essential oils on little ones. Find him on Facebook. He has YouTube videos and Facebook videos like crazy. He likes to use essential oils neat or undiluted by swiping just a tiny little amount, even less than a drop, of the oils on the bottoms of the feet or along the arches of the foot on your babies. The smaller the child or baby, the less essential oil you would use. For example, you can use essential oils neat even on an 8-pound baby by putting a drop in your hand, dip your pointer finger in the oil, and swipe the amount on the bottom of your baby's foot. You will notice that the oil is absorbed very quickly. And just in case, you can put socks on the baby's feet to make sure that they don't touch their feet and then rub their eyes or something like that. If anybody happens to get oil in your eye, don't put water in it. The water will make the essential oil go into your eye further, whereas if you do a carrier oil, that will help to get the essential oil out, okay? Lavender can be applied to the feet, neat to promote relaxation and calmness. Thieves' oil can also be applied to your feet to help support immune system. If your kids are in school, if they're not in school, if they're in daycare, if they're around anybody, put thieves on their feet every night before they go to bed. Or diffuse it maybe every afternoon when they get home. Dr. Minke has shown that the activity of an essential oil peaks in the body 10 minutes after application, and then it drops off after that. So on occasions where a stronger effect is desired, like if you're really trying to fight the gunk in your house or wherever, you can use a small amount of thieves' oil up to every 10 minutes for an hour or two, and then every 2 hours after that. So you're really wanting to get that thieves in your body as much as you can. So we're going to talk about VitaFlex and reflexology just briefly. What that is, it's on the feet combined with essential oils is another highly effective way to use oils on little ones. Babies and children respond very quickly to this method. VitaFlex is a technique where you apply the oil on the foot to a specific point and then rub your fingers over the point, switching from the pads to your fingernail. Make sure that you have short nails so you don't scratch your children. It's very similar to reflexology. The Essential Oils Desk Reference guide, it talks about reflexology and VitaFlex points, and I know it might sound a little crazy, but it works. The bottom of your feet have places that correspond directly with organs in your body. Reflexology is real and VitaFlex is real. And if you're putting oils on kids or on yourself, it's good to just become knowledgeable about it. So if you wanted to help support your child's digestive system, for example, you apply a dab of Digize on the reflex or VitaFlex area that corresponds with the digestive system. And I can post a chart in this event so that y'all know what I'm talking about. Then apply gentle alternating pressure on that area for 10 to 30 seconds. So that's how you do it. If you're experiencing a lot of head tension during pregnancy, you can apply Panaway or frankincense directly on your temples, the back of your neck, or the VitaFlex point would be under your big toe. And you'll be more relaxed in no time. In the springtime, you can apply lavender oil on the balls of your feet and toes, then use alternating pressure on these areas that correspond with the lungs and sinuses. This will help support the body to handle pollen in the air. You can apply Raven in these same areas and use Reflexology or VitaFlex a few times per day to promote respiratory health. Peppermint oil is a potent oil that should only be used on the feet of children under the age of 2. So you don't want to put peppermint directly on a baby on their face, or somebody under 2, because their skin is just not prepared for that. But on the bottom of their feet, it could be fine. But it can have a powerful cooling effect when a small amount is applied to the feet, but it supports the digestive system very well. Most essential oils should be diluted for application to anywhere but the feet of the babies and small children. Dilute essential oils 50-50, or even up to 20-80. So the younger the child, the more dilution you would do. Dilute more for younger children like Raven, Panaway, Peppermint. You want to dilute those, especially the first application, as much as possible. For example, dilute Raven oil and apply on the chest to help support a healthy respiratory system. Dilute Digest and apply on the belly for optimal digestive health. Dilute Panaway and apply to any boo-boos or anything that's not an open wound. You can also dilute Panaway and Copaiba and apply one after the other on the legs to soothe discomforts as children grow. Dilute frankincense and apply on the temples and brainstem area at the back of the neck to help support healthy brain function. Goes straight into your brain. Dilute lavender and apply on skin irritations and irregularities. Both lemon and lavender oils can be diluted and gently massaged into the baby's delicate skin as well as the scalp to help skin conditions. So when we had the baby, she, babies always get that stuff with their skin. I don't know, they're about 4 months old maybe. So I started doing lavender and coconut oil. And every night I would put a little bit on her head and then use the little baby brushes and just kind of brush it. And that stuff was gone in no time. I hate that stuff. Wait a minute. Lemon oil should not be applied to the skin immediately prior to exposure of the sun. So you wouldn't want to put lemon oil all over their head or face or somewhere and then send them outside to play. It's a citrus oil, and so it's photosensitive. It will affect the skin. Dilute lavender and thieves or frankincense oils and apply behind the ears to support ear health. You can also put a drop of any of those essential oils on a cotton ball diluted with warm olive oil and place the cotton ball in their ear overnight. But you don't want to drop oils directly into your ears, or of course not into your eyes either. You can, of course, use essential oils in the bathtub. First, mix a few drops of essential oils with Epsom salts, baking soda, or vegetable oil. Use lavender oil in a warm bath for a relaxing effect. Use smaller amounts of oils, the smaller the person. So if an adult would use 6 to 8 drops of oil in your bath, for a small child, you might just use 1 to 2 drops. For pregnant moms, you will love soaking in a tub with lavender and frankincense. Not only is that calming and relaxing for you, but it's going to be great for your skin too. Some oils like Copaiba Vitality can be put in the mouth to help with sore gums. So you can literally put a drop on your finger and rub it on gums. But you never want to use oils in your mouth or ingest them if you're not sure how they were distilled or processed. Young Living has entire product line of vitality oils that can be used internally. And you recognize them by the white label. Here's an example here. So you have some oils that have the white label and some that don't. The white label oils have been cleared by the FDA so that you can take them internally. And it's very obvious which ones you can take internally and which ones they've labeled that you can't. But I will say this, a white label peppermint essential oil is the exact same oil as the bluish green label peppermint essential oil. It just has a different label. Just keep that in mind. Young Living seed to seal process is so wonderful, and the oils are so pure that you can take the ones indicated by the white labels internally. Either by adding a drop to your water or a vegetable capsule. During pregnancy, you can take 1 drop of Peppermint Vitality after every meal, either with a small glass of water, or you can apply it directly to the roof of your mouth. It will help tremendously with digestive health. And I mean, when I say digestive health, from your throat all the way down. Also, lots of pregnant women experience stress, worry, fear, tension, and other emotional problems. I know that I did. I would have loved oils, but that was almost 12 years ago, and I definitely had no clue about them then. Taking 1 drop of Frankincense Vitality under your tongue will leave you feeling calmer in minutes. And it doesn't taste that great, but it works well. Just 1 drop of Frankincense Vitality. So we've pretty much talked about all of the oils in the premium starter kit. That's what I showed you here. So just so that we know what we're talking about here. If you're feeling so tired by the afternoons because you're pregnant or you have babies and children, there are ways to give yourself an energy boost naturally. Drink 1 drop peppermint and 3 drops of lemon vitality essential oils and some water, and that will help boost your energy. Lemon is great for that and a mood booster. But also drinking Ninja Red. So when you get a premium starter kit, you get 2 samples of Ninja Red. This is 2 ounces, and that's the recommended daily dose. 2 ounces. That's it. I mean, that's nothing. But it will help you with energy, and it's a huge antioxidant drink for you. So it's going to be awesome for your entire body. If your child drinks juice, then you can most definitely add the Vitality oils to their juice when they're needing extra support. Young Living, the Ninja Red drink, is the most effective antioxidant juice drink that you can buy. Your kids will love packing the pouches in their school lunches. You can freeze the little pouches and throw them in the lunchbox. So it's going to keep the lunchbox cold, the food in there cold, but then they have this awesome drink that's going to provide them an immune boost. It's going to provide them brain health in the middle of the day and an overall well-being right in the middle of the school day. Their wellness will get a huge, huge boost. Essential oils are easy to use with children and babies, especially if they're the pure, unadulterated essential oils. Be wary of the cheap health food store oils, over-the-counter brands of essential oils. As I mentioned earlier, you may not know if they have been distilled with chemicals and have residues left in the oils. They may also be diluted with chemical additives or laboratory-made knockoffs and just not work the same. So the only brand that I recommend is Young Living Essential Oils, since they have been tested for their quality. All of the oils that we went through, that I talked about, are in the Premium Starter Kit. Not only will your children benefit from each of these oils, but so will you as parents. This Premium Starter Kit not only gives you the most popular, commonly used essential oils and several samples to try, and a diffuser, which I have one running, it's just not in the picture. Let me see if it'll reach. I got it plugged in. Oh, let me turn my camera here. So this is the Dewdrop diffuser. See? It's pretty. And it's practically silent. It's been running this whole time. That's what you get. You get a diffuser with your Premium Starter Kit. But you also get a wholesale membership to Young Living. So you will receive 24% off all future purchases. The retail price of the kit is over $300, but you can get it for only $160 and start enjoying the amazing benefits of Young Living Essential Oils. You can also enjoy a monthly wellness box. You can order what you want from Young Living when you want it and receive it at a discounted shipping price, and you earn points back at the same time. This program is called Essential Rewards and is the best way to start growing your oily arsenal. We talked earlier about toxin-laden shampoos and soaps. How many of you are looking for safe, natural, effective, and toxin-free skin products or shampoos to use on your children? Who? What about natural vitamins to keep your children healthy? Young Living has a fabulous KidSense personal care and nutrition line, oral care and nutritional products to assist us with keeping our children healthy without all the garbage. You can get Mighty Vites and Mighty Zyme nutritional supplements designed specifically for children. And if you haven't seen it, I've definitely seen it on the news or Facebook or wherever. All the reports of the vitamin companies actually not having the vitamin in the pill that they say is in it, or it's mostly filled up with synthetic fillers. Who wants that? You're paying for that. Young Living is not like that. Their vitamins are pure vitamins, and they have to meet the same standards as the oils. Young Living also has KidSense toothpaste, which is all natural and supports healthy teeth without toxic ingredients. And last year at Young Living's 2017 convention, they released another product line, the Seedlings line of products for babies. These are the absolute best products for your newborn skin. Just like the KidSense line, there are absolutely no toxins for your newborn, nothing that is going to harm them, but only help them. You can get baby wipes, diaper rash cream, lotion, and baby oil that is free from synthetic dyes and fragrances. Who has heard about the Johnson & Johnson baby powder fiasco? Talc has been linked to ovarian cancer, and Johnson & Johnson had to pay millions of dollars to people. Well, who wants that? Start your journey into health and wellness for yourself and your entire family today. There is no better time than now. You'll join an amazing team of like-minded people that also want the best for their families. And we will help you every step of the way. So, also in the KidSense line, I don't have all of the KidSense line, but I do have the bath gel, which I love. It smells so good. I do have this bath gel, and I couldn't find all my oils. We recently moved, and unfortunately there are some that are missing in action, but I do have a couple of the KidSense oils, and if you can see them, that's what they look like. I think it's a little blurry though, but anyway, that one's called Genius, and we use this pretty frequently. It's a blend of oils, and the KidSense line of essential oils is pre-diluted, so you can actually put a roller bottle top right on it. When you get your premium starter kit, it comes in this pretty box. You open the box, and there's a little hidden compartment in here. You open that little hidden compartment, and you get these samples, which is pretty cool. But included in that is this, it's called a Fit Mint. And what you can do is take this little roller ball and put it right on the KidSense line oils. Put it on there, and it's a roller bottle. And it's pre-diluted, so you don't have to worry about diluting it. And then you can roll it on your kids. You can get several different KidSense oils. There's Genius, Sleepy Eyes, Sniffles, Tummy Jies, and I will say I used Tummy Jies religiously on the baby. She had major stomach problems, and anyway, she had major stomach problems, so pretty quickly I knew that when we got her, and I started using Tummy Jies on her stomach every time, after every diaper, right around her belly button. I put it on her belly. Within a few days, her stomach was already starting to feel better. And then I just ended up doing it every night before she went to bed. That was part of her oily routine. And I used an Immune Boost oil on the bottom of her feet. And when I made her roller bottles, I did 1 drop of Thieves, and then I filled the rest of the roller bottle with coconut oil. And that's the dilution ratio that I did. And I rolled it on the bottom of her feet every night. when, and she's a baby, so there's lots of research out there. You are your own health advocate, and you are your child's own health advocate. If you don't feel comfortable putting oils on your children, don't do it. It's as simple as that. If you don't feel comfortable applying oils topically when you're pregnant, don't do it. You know, diffuse it instead. And she had a diffuser in her room, and we pretty much ran it every night. And I would do lavender in it, like I said at first, or I would do, if she started getting a little, you know, snotty or something, I would put RC in it. I would do Raven. Raven is one of the oils you get in the premium starter kit. I did everything on her. Seriously, like everything. And she never had any kind of problems with it. When she did have problems, however, was when she was around people that had heavy perfume on. Because she was not used to these fake fragrances in our house. And so her cheeks would literally break out. And I would battle that for a few days. So that's where she had the problems, not the other way around. And for children, we use Peace and Calming all the time. We love Peace and Calming. And when we had a 3-year-old boy, we did the seasonal blend for him, which was lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And I made it in a little roller bottle, and it helped with his seasonal problems. And so ultimately, everybody that comes in our house, like I said, gets oiled up. Whether it's in your shampoo, whether it's in our hand wash, wherever it's at. And anytime those oils touch you or you inhale them, they are helping your body. There is nothing that's going to hurt your body. It's helping your body. And we've been doing it for almost 2 years. We are antibiotic free for 2 years. We haven't had any kind of major illnesses for 2 years. And now we used to be chronic, well, my one son was chronic sinus problems. Definitely a seasonal medication child since he was 2 years old, and now no seasonal medications. We use oils, and my husband the same way. He had seasonal problems too, and he uses his roller bottle every single day. He works outside, and we haven't had to take any kind of seasonal medicine. So that's my little spiel on the essential oils. And by far, if I was pregnant, I would 100% still use my Young Living essential oils. I don't know about the oils at the grocery store. I don't use them because they're not, if you look at the label on the oils at the grocery store, they're going to say a lot of the times, so far, all of them that I've seen, do not use on children. That right there is a red flag. I picked up a lavender oil one time at Walmart, and just to look at it, and it said, do not use on children. I can't imagine not being able to use lavender on children. Like, that just seems totally insane to me. So, if you are interested in getting your premium starter kit, by all means, contact the person that invited you to this class, or contact me, and I will help you out with that. And feel free to share this video with whomever you'd like so that we can spread the awareness of all the chemicals that are in our homes and spread the awareness of essential oils and how amazing they truly are. So thank you for spending time with me, and you have a good night.